Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is November 14th, 2016, and we're going to view some of the photographs coming in from New Zealand from the devastating magnitude 7.8 earthquake and following all of the tremors that occurred afterwards. These photographs were sent in and a direct link to Dutch Since on his YouTube channel. Now, if you're going to follow earthquake activity, I would definitely suggest following Dutch Since on his YouTube channel, which I will give you a direct link to his YouTube channel. But as you can clearly see, the devastation of this earthquake in the region of New Zealand was immense. Now, I'm sure that a lot of the photographs are not being shown on mainstream media. These earthquakes in the region of New Zealand will continue. Now, after listening to a report yesterday by Dutch, he did say that the energy from these earthquakes will travel and they will create additional earthquakes in the region. Now, this earthquake had so much energy in it that it literally cracked and buckled roadways and collapsed mountainsides down onto roadways. Some of the photographs that you're going to see at the end of this presentation will surprise you. And when they literally say it moved a mountain, well, the photographs are going to show you that it did move the mountains. It did move the earth. Now, the people in New Zealand are very lucky that there wasn't catastrophic death during this earthquake. A magnitude 7.8 is a devastating earthquake, especially to an island country like New Zealand. And they do have a fault line that runs through their small island country. Now, documenting the earthquakes that occurred in a 24-hour period for November 13th, 2016, they almost capped off at 1,000 earthquakes in a 24-hour period. Now, anyone who will say that is normal for the earth to have 932 earthquakes in a 24-hour period, well, I'd have to consider them crazy, a complete lunatic. The devastation in Italy and now the devastation in New Zealand is just a precursor to what is going to occur in the days, weeks, and months to come. Now, geologists and scientists, and probably the majority of those amateur astronomers, will simply say that this is just a natural occurrence for the Earth. Well, I beg to differ. Yes, I would agree that the Earth is in constant motion, expanding, contracting. However, topping off at over 40,000 earthquakes this year for 2016 is unnatural. That's a fact. You can ask any seismologist or scientist, and they will possibly agree with me that 40,000 earthquakes so far in 2016 is abnormal. We've had some devastating earthquakes, and it has been shown that the USGS is downplaying some of these earthquakes with their magnitude reading, and there is the situation with non-reporting of earthquakes. As I mentioned in the video that we did yesterday about the earthquake in New Zealand, and after watching one of Dutch Since's videos pertaining to unreported earthquakes in Russia and China, which could have devastating effects in the southern European region. Also, earthquakes that are not being reported in the states of Washington and Oregon on the west coast of the United States. Now, just looking at the past 24 hours of earthquakes. As you can clearly see on my 3D earthquake application, the earth is still rocking. And there will be more devastating earthquakes in the days and the weeks and the months to come. Now, I'm just going to put this out there because my channel is dedicated to investigating Planet X and Nibiru. As this planet gets closer to Earth, it will create devastating earthquakes. We have already documented this from the Bible and ancient Chinese writings that date back over 4,000 years. Some of the first occurrences on Earth were devastating earthquakes. Literally, land masses disappearing and new land masses appearing. If you live in an earthquake-prone zone, you should definitely be paying close attention to the activity where you live. Now, there are some cell phone applications that will give you an alert based on earthquake activity in your area. They are very easy to set up. As far as direct information, like I've said in the beginning of this video, one of the best presentations on earthquake activity is the website and YouTube channel for Dutch Sense. I will post links for all of this information so you can have access to it. I would definitely create a bookmark either in your cell phone or your home computer and keep track of this information, because the bottom line is it's not over, it's just beginning. I'd like to take a moment and thank all of the Nibiru channel team members that help bring all of this information to our YouTube channel on a daily basis. A big thank you to Nicole, Dina, Alex, Sean, Jacob, Paul, and Joey. You guys do a fantastic job bringing this information to the world. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who has been affected by these devastating earthquakes. And with that said, I'd like to thank all of our Nibiru watchers. You guys do a fantastic job. Would also like to thank you for your loyal subscribership. You can continue to email your photographs and your video to NibiruPlanetX2016@gmail.com. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook. And subscribe to the Nibiru channel for all of our current updates. And like I always say, keep an eye in the sky. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is November 14th, 2016, and we're going to view some of the photographs coming in from New Zealand from the devastating magnitude 7.8 earthquake and following all of the tremors that occurred afterwards. These photographs were sent in and a direct link to Dutch Sense on his YouTube channel. Now, if you're going to follow earthquake activity, I would definitely suggest following Dutch Sense on his YouTube channel, which I will give you a direct link to his YouTube channel. But as you can clearly see, the devastation of this earthquake in the region of New Zealand was immense. Now, I'm sure that a lot of the photographs are not being shown